Okay guys, so we're going to go for a bit of a sound and video check today. I've got the Continental GT out. We are just in town. This is not going to be anywhere exciting. This is purely for a bit of shopping and a bit of a video test. 2 for 1. And you'll notice that on the back I've now got the rack installed. I've had some extra holes drilled so that I can fit the back seat, which I'm going to pop on for when the wife is riding with me. So she's got a backrest and I'll be using the dual seat instead of a single Caffeine Racer seat. So let's go for a bit of a ride, shall we? I'll take you for a tour of sunny Bridgewater. Oh my goodness, what a gorgeous place. And if you believe that, you will believe anything. My exit's just been blocked, so let's see where this chappie's going. He's not sure. He's doing a good job though of not being sure. Cool, he's done that well. Thanks, mate. Took his time. So this is the first time that I will have used the voice recorder and the camera together, and I'm going to try and sync up the two streams. Not cross the streams, but just sync them up so that you, my old beans, can hear what I'm saying while we're riding around. There's the lovely St Mary's Church. It's quite beautiful actually. And into the centre of Bridgewater, and there's a statue of Admiral Blake. Look him up. He lived in Bridgewater. He actually points to where he was born. Not mind the old folks crossing the road, and the man going down the one-way street the wrong way. Amazing! Never mind, carrying on. It is an absolutely glorious day out, which is great. Good excuse to be on the bike for 5 minutes. Which way are we going to go? Let's take a choice. We're going to go right. Why not? Why not? See if I can point out any other sights of the town while we're on our little ride. So I must admit, riding and talking at the same time is going to be a new experience for me. I hope I don't bore you guys or say too much. I will try and not to do that. But I thought it would be good to have me just chatting away and some extra like B-roll, as you were, with me and the bike. Please let me know what you think of the camera angles. I might be able to make it a bit wider. If you want to see handlebars, etc., you can. Slowest people crossing the road ever. It's that time of day when all the pensioners come out in their cars for a little drive. Not sure where they're going, but they're all out, so you have to have your wits about you. So coming up, if you can see just on the other side of those lights, there's a curved wall. That used to be a glass factory, a small one, but like a brick cone used to make glass. And now we're crossing the River Parrett. Quite a high tidal flow as the old River Parrett, because we're linked to the Bristol Channel and the Severn Estuary. Quite muddy, silty water, but looks pretty running through the town, I guess. Right. Let's hope this traffic thins out so we can get on a little bit. So I haven't had my Royal Enfield all that long really. It's got 690 miles in total on it, and I've done 328 of those in about a month. So it's a relatively new machine. It's had one service and everything seems to have calmed down. It's very nice. I'm getting used to sitting in this Caffeine Racer-esque position. I know it's not full Caffeine Racer. It's not as aggressive as the old Caffeine Racers would have been. These bars don't point down quite as much as they should, but that's probably a good thing because it makes it a bit more user-friendly on the everyday side of things. I'm just going to park in here because I can. Okay, so as I was saying, it's not very long since I've had the bike. The bike has had some running time. We're still not 1,000 miles yet, but it's had its first service, so it's had all those little filings that happen as the engine beds in, taken out with the oil change. I'm not having any issues with it. It's pretty nice. Power wise, it's low powered. For a 650 it is low powered compared to other stuff, but it's very usable and it's torquey, and you don't have any problems if you're in the wrong gear. It'll just happily plod along and get you up to speed. Haven't done much motorway stuff with it yet, but it seems to be quite happy at motorway speeds. Really looking forward to a little tour that I'm going to be taking on it soon. Not very many miles, but just getting it out with the rack on the back, a tent, and going for a ride. And just enjoying the countryside and making most of what the bike's got to offer. Build quality is great. Price is fantastic. Pretty good on fuel. Haven't done the mileage conversions yet on this one. I will do it at some point if you're interested, but I've been using it as an everyday runner and it makes me smile, and I think that's what's important. My history of bikes is quite varied, but the main thing is that my first bike was a Royal Enfield Bullet 500 when I was living in India. I was over there for a month or two and I bought a Royal Enfield Bullet, and it was my first motorcycle and I absolutely fell in love with it and with the brand, and hence going back to Royal Enfield is an absolute treat. And here's one of my others, the Honda. Well, that's it, old chaps, we're back.